NHL regular season recap, night 37. 4 games on the schedule tonight, the first of which is the Flyers taking on the Carolina Hurricanes. Quick side note here, the Metro is way tighter than I realized it was. There are one point separating the Philadelphia Flyers from the Carolina Hurricanes after tonight's game, and they are 6th and 3rd place respectively in the division. Not a lot of room for error there. Nonetheless, in the first period, Owen Tippett with the first goal of the game. Much later in the period, Travis Konechny makes it 2-0, headed into the first intermission. In the second, Ryan Poehling with his first of the year and Stefan Nason with his fourth makes it a 3-1 game headed to the third, and that is where the score would sit. It's a 3-1 final. Carter Hart was fantastic. He stops 31 of 32, while Pyotr Kochetkov struggles a bit, stopping just 21 of 24, but had moments in this game where he did look pretty good. Tough loss for the Canes, who continue to be a bit of an up-and-down team. Meanwhile, the Flyers continue to be gritty and a pain in the ass to play against. The Seattle Kraken visiting the Edmonton Oilers. A scoreless first period followed by a 4-goal second period in this one. Problem for Oilers fans is that 3 of those 4 goals came from the Kraken. I'd imagine most of y'all were rolling your eyes and getting ready to shut this game off. But in the third, Evander Kane is the hero. He gets 2 to tie it up, forces overtime, and he completes the hat-trick effort in overtime. A completely tossed lead by the Kraken. It ends up being a 4-3 overtime win for the Oilers, who have now won a few in a row here. Stuart Skinner was once again pretty good, so some decent progress there on his end. He stops 32 of 35, good for a .914 save percentage. I believe that's his second consecutive game above a .900 save percentage, so good stuff there. Joey Decord stops 27 of 31, again, sub .900 save percentage, but looked good in moments in this game. All in all, though, it's a tough loss for the Kraken, who really should have came away with 2 points in this one. But the Oilers will take it. It's a 4-3 overtime win for Edmonton. Game 3, the Ducks taking on the Avs, and the Avs were pissed in this one. They've been struggling of late. The goaltending has not been that good. The defense has not been great either, and they've been struggling a bit to score. Not the case in this game. The 3 stars to get things started: Joel Kiviranta with a goal and 2 assists, Cale Makar with 3 assists, and Valeri Nichushkin with 2 goals of his own. Additional goal scorers: Sam Girard, Freddie Olofsson, Ross Colton, Andrew Cogliano, and Devin Taves. Nathan McKinnon notches a couple points as well. Georgiev still wasn't great. He stops 15 of 17, good for an .882 save percentage, but much better than Lucas Dostal, who stops just 30 of 38, obviously facing a lot of volume, but you'd like another few saves to keep the game close. Just an all-around banger of a game from the Avs. They took care of business and then some against a team that they should be beating, despite how good the Ducks have been playing lately. Hopefully they can keep this momentum going in order to kind of rebound. They're still second in the Central, so not a huge concern there. But, again, have been struggling of late and would like to continue the momentum they started the season with. An 8-2 final is a good way to do that. The final game of the night, the New York Islanders visiting the Vancouver Canucks. Bo Horvat's triumphant return to Vancouver ends up being not so triumphant. It looks promising in the first for the Islanders. Pierre Engvall and Brock Nelson score 2 to make it 2-0 headed to the second, where JT Miller, Bo Horvat in his return once again, and Brock Besser all score to make it a 3-2 game headed to the third. JT Miller and Brock Besser both just on an absolute tear to start the year. That is their 10th and 13th goals respectively. In the third, Filip Hronek ties things up with about 12 minutes to play. That's his first of the season on the power play. And in overtime, Quinn Hughes ends up all alone on a breakaway and absolutely snipes one past Ilya Sorokin, making it a 4-3 final in favor of the Canucks, who continue to ride their hot streak to start the year and their best start to a season in franchise history. Thatcher Demko is great in this one. He stops 30 of 33, while Ilya Sorokin stops 39 of 43. And that's it for NHL regular season recap, night 37. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I believe there's 9 games for night 38.